Hi, I'm Layla. I'm so excited that we managed to launch our Kickstarter, and I actually wanted to do a little tour of the changes that we've already made on the farm. We are standing what you would have seen in the Kickstarter video as this part here was actually a room where stuff like grain was stored, and we took that down, so we got this beautiful view, and we've made this amazing sun deck. And we've also made an incredible classroom, which has been so much work, but I'm so excited and happy to share it with you. So let me show you. This is the classroom, which was a lot of work, as I mentioned, mainly because we wanted to keep these beautiful original beams that are all crooked like this. So the guys and I, the contractors, and actually a bunch of people who've come to visit the farm have been so good at helping to solve this problem. We insulated it all, fireproofed it, and then managed to put up this really nice plywood roof. And then I found all these salvaged tiles, and so we have this really beautiful classroom that can be configured in a bunch of different ways. So it's really exciting. And let me introduce you to someone. Come with, this is Tabora. Tabora is gonna come and look after the farm for a while. And so I'm gonna keep showing you around, and we can talk a little bit about all of the exciting new things on the farm. So come with me. So down here, we built this fire pit. So here in Portugal, you can not have fires for 2 months of the year, but the rest of the time you can, just because of the intense sun and the fire dangers. But this is great. We put a beautiful wooden top, and all of these crazy triangles. I'm obsessed with triangles, but these were randomly like this. These are the old mill, the wheel you can see here. This was how, from the mill, they crushed the olives, and they were perfectly cut into triangles when I came. I did not do it on purpose, but the guys were very kind. Like 20 of them had to carry them over here because they're granites, but they're really great for sitting. And now I need a glass of wine. We'll have to do that in a minute. Yeah, we're getting a bathroom built down there. Obviously, we still need to paint everything. Okay, the natural swimming pool. Uh-oh. You guys need a hand? Who's dead? Nope. The natural swimming pool has not really progressed, but we have plans. I finally found a place that sell all the aquatic plants that we need in order to build the filtration system. So this will be the swimming compartment, and those other ponds there will be the filtration system. So that is our next project that we're going to be doing. So this will be ready for some summer relaxation. And yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so down here, it's like my second favorite thing after the classroom. This is our outdoor kitchen area. This is my amazing marble table. Local marble. The guys, I was like, I want a 4-meter marble table, so it's like weatherproof. And then we made this system here. It's called Gambian. So you make these squares, and then we fill it with something sturdy. Like this is all the stones from the farm. We collected them. And then this is all of the old fallen roof tiles from the mill, because the roof of the mill had collapsed God knows how long ago. And so we went up and collected them all so that we have this really nice color here. And yeah, this is just, I can't wait to have some nice summer afternoons here. We're gonna grow a vine all over this pergola for the summertime, a grapevine. So then my other favorite thing is this kitchen, which we just finished. You can see we kept all of this original wall. We had to rebuild this whole wall because this used to be the inside part of the chicken coop, and the outside part is where we put the what's it called? The barbecue area. But yeah, this we rebuilt the roof. We rebuilt it all, and this I love this so much. It was so funny. This was a wall and had a hole in it, and we started cutting it. And I came in one morning and they cut like this much, and I was like, oh no, we need to make it bigger. And then they cut a bit more, and I'm like, no, we need to make it bigger. And they're like, I can't keep going, Layla, but because it is such a beautiful view. And then we got the local guys made this incredible window, and often when you hear the little goats come on the other side and stare at you and try and play with you through the window. So this is for all of our programs and for our events. breakfast, lunch. But I mean, the thing about Portugal is it's so sunny, right? Like it's sunny for like 10 months of the year. We have 2 weeks of rain, the last 2 weeks, which is great. But it's going to be springtime now, and so it's very much outdoor living. So of course we have a traditional Portuguese barbecue, which is really amazing for cooking all of the stuff that we grow in the farm. And then all the sheeps are going running. They're so cute, the sheeps. And all of this stuff was salvaged from the old kitchen. So this is all the traditional old marble. I've never lifted anything so heavy in my life. And this was in the old kitchen. And so we reused all of this stuff. And then one of the guys built this. This will survive anything. Anyway, okay, so this is the whole outdoor barbecue. We still have to do some landscaping over here and fix up a bit of this stuff, but I mean, there's always stuff to do on the farm. So down here is where the animals live. It's my favorite place on the farm. We didn't have any animals when we shot the Kickstarter video because we just made the tiny little animal house, and I was totally under the impression that I could have goats and chickens live in a small house together. And then I saw the size of a goat and realized that that was not right. So then we decided to build the terrace houses. So you see the houses are extended now. So we have the goat house and the chicken house. And the sheep just live wherever because the sheep are hysterically funny. They don't like being indoors. Come on! Come on, Ada! Come on, girl! Come on! Come on, little Liz, come on! Come on. Yeah, we like to talk to each other, me and Ada. Here they come, here they come. Come on. It's my gang of living lawnmowers. Come on. And tree defoliators. Come on, guys, come on. Oh! What just happened? Are you the boss now? Hi, because you're the boy. Curiosity, and then you have, they're all saying hello to you. That's Fry. You have Curiosity, she's the boss of the sheep. This one, you see her at the front? And then that's her sister, and she's extremely neurotic. Extremely. Come on, little Liz. Oh, hey, don't bite me. This is Batsy, this one here. Curiosity, and the baby. Baby. You have to keep Curiosity out of the picture because she opens it with her mouth. I know. I love the chicken so much. Oh my, I got 2 eggs, like magic. What are you doing? A 3rd egg, because one of the chickens, she only likes to lay back here. Guess who it is? Limpy. Limpy lays her eggs back here in the privacy of this little space, and she stashes her eggs. I know, she's so cute. Ada, I'm not going to feed you right now. I'm not feeding you. No, I'm not feeding you. Well, the fun job is watering them all in summertime. Oh yeah. Okay, so this was my really exciting triangle. This is a collaboration between Vincent and Vincent. Come here, Tabora. She's going to be living on the farm. Tabora, she's going to be living for the next 3 months. Ah. This is Tabora. This is Vincent.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you? Vincent's our main man.
I'm okay.
He solves all our problems.
Nice to meet you.
Brings us pasta de nata in the morning.
That's what she said. What?
I said you solve all our problems.
I resolve problems.
Yes, sometimes. Sometimes you make problems.
Yeah, depends the day. Yeah.
See, this is looking fantastic. Yeah. Oh my god!
Okay, so
oh, I love it. So cute. This is Ernst. Ernst. Am I saying it right? Ernst. Ernst. This is Deborah. She just arrived from California. It's great. It's so cute, huh? Yeah. So this will have a window with gauze, like for mosquitoes, and so will the other side, so we'll have a flow through. The back will be perspex so that you can see the stars at night. It looks so good. These little cladding. So it's like a little house. George. This is Tabora.
Bora é o nome dela, vai ficar aqui 3 meses.
See,
Que é bom.
you, how's your Portuguese? Pouco? George doesn't speak any English, but he's very expressionate with his hands.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ah, já falas português, isso é bom.
Yeah, we're all learning Portuguese. Yeah. This looks really good. I liked the other tiles better, Vincent, but it's okay.
Rego, Vicente. You like provoking.
Vincent always wins. He made the decision about this
Dá-me
tile.
régua. Deixa-me ver aqui uma coisa.
I wanted the other tiles. Vincent was like, no, these tiles. Look at it, it's so cute.
So this will be. What would you say? What'd you say?
So
on
this
this
is
side?
this side
It's
is
gonna be
going
like
to be
open kind of.
no, it's
No,
a
it's
whole
not
piece
that.
of
Como é que está aquela?
acrylic, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's you can't open it, but you can lie in there and view the stars at night because you're never going to see as many stars in your life as you'll see from here. And this here, it's all very private, so it doesn't matter that it's going to be open. And then the other side, it's closed, so you have privacy, but you can have this view. And then, of course, the top bit is at a window, so you have the airflow through. But I think, you know, in the reason we decided to go with this Perspex is because this is our prototype, it's the first one, and we want to test what we need. Like maybe we need to put doors here in the future to open it up, but you know, it's really just to experiment so that we have flexibility. And also the whole design is so that it can be taken apart and all the parts can be reused and it's portable. I mean portable with some really strong humans. Yeah, but what I was saying is that the goats really like the triangle. They like to play on the triangle. So if you come and stay on the triangle, you have to deal with cute goats in the morning. So this will be done next, and then this is where we're at with the guest house. So this is like a 120-year-old, 150-year-old, we don't quite know, house. And so this was the kitchen. This is the old stove in here, but it'll eventually be a stairwell to go downstairs. For the moment, it's the stash everything when people are coming area. This is the bathroom. It's designed so that you shower and look out the window. That's why the shower's like that.
I love that tile.
Yeah, that's the same local company that I bought the ones for the floor in there, but they're squares and triangles, cause yeah. But yeah, so this whole design was so that you could shower and stare at the view of the farm. And then yeah, this is. Did you see? She made you a little sign. It's your name. It says Tabora.
So sweet.
See, we made these little signs for all of the rooms, but you actually get to stay in the other room. But this room you stay in until
Perfect.
we made this little seat
You can also sit at the farm.
so you can stare at the view. Look at this view. I can see my goats. Yeah, it's like a little piece of heaven.
Yeah.
So pretty.
So nice.
True.
Oh, my favorite colors.
Yeah, and this is this crazy heater we put in for the winter time. But
Heater.
yeah, and then we have it's a bit messy in here, but this is the main room. And actually you'll meet Daniel, the electrician, he's so funny. I made him work with me to make these lights because why wouldn't you? And he was like, this is not normal for me, but I really like them, but in very broken Portuguese.
Those are cool. The rope
Yeah.
and the pulley.
Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with the details. But the design style, this is actually this is all made out of old pallets.
Wow.
From this young guy. I found him online and I thought he was going to be really old. And he was like a 19-year-old emo kid who'd gotten into sustainability. And then after he came here, he sent me an email. He's like, I watched your TED Talk. Oh my God, it was such an honor to meet you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, could you make me more beds?
Perfect.
It's great, yeah.
Those are so sweet. Oh, and the headboard.
Yeah, it's all made out of pallets. This used to be the main street for the whole town, right? So alongside the mill, you would come with the horse and donkey and cart, oh God. Anyway, and this would be the main street, but now, like, they put the main street over there. So this is like, you know, quaint.
And would people like from the town who grew olives come here and bring it to be
Yeah,
milled?
wait till you see the side of the mill. It's 400 square meters, it's ginormous. What's crazy is that there are mills all over here, but they all got decommissioned because of EU regulation and because of different things. They couldn't be the way they were. Did you see these? These old wine barrels that Vincent brought me. He knows I'm obsessed with reclaiming materials, so he's constantly showing up with stuff. I'll show you what he came with this morning. This morning he brought me this.
Ooh,
Look how cool it is.
awesome.
We're gonna have to restore it. Look at this.
Yeah, that's
I know.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and there's a guy who sells stuff out of metal. He's forever ringing Vincent saying, "Tell Layla to come. I got some stuff for her." I'm like known in the town as the like secondhand hoarder.
Perfect. Yeah, totally.
I have to show you where we're going to put the adega, which is the place where you make and drink wine. Like everyone has one around here.
Uh-huh.
He's nodding, right? Like everyone has an adega, which is under your house. It's where you make the wine. This is where you store your wine, and then it's where when your friends come over, you drink wine
And
there.
hang out there.
It's the best thing ever. So we're gonna make one next to where the big table is downstairs.
Okay,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
there's a whole room that
Little
used to
room.
be making wine.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I want to do is set that up and then also get the vineyard going so that we can
Yeah.
make our own wine. Because when I first
Why
came, I was
not?
like, no, I feel like making wine's like a whole other level of complexity. And then it's not, right? In spring, everybody in autumn is picking their wine and everyone's like, come over and drink my wine I just made. I'm like, but you just made it. It's like, yeah, but it's fine to drink, right? You have young wine, November wine. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, I
So
wanna go visit
my
one of these
world
wine-
has changed in the wine.
Seriously.
Yeah, and everybody
Can we do a
makes.
field trip into someone's
Yeah.
basement of...
No, we are going. Vincent's already organised for us to go because there's a bunch of wineries around here
Cool.
that make local wine, and I want to order them in the barrels and have them
Yeah.
in the adega until we get our own wine.
Yeah.
And so then when you come, you can do like a wine experience,
kinda.
either go to the places or also just sit in the adega and drink wine. Sorry. Okay, so this is where the cellar door is going to be. So this will all be the area where these are the old bays where the olives would be kept.
Wow.
But this will all be the cafe area. So out there will all be landscaped. So this will be the public facing
Oh my
part.
God.
There'll be a big table along here. You know I'm a little obsessed with the big tables. I'm like,
So cool.
yeah, it's very cool. And then up here, which is my favorite spot, it's the mezzanine that will be converted into the off on her own.
That's so cool too, that wood piece.
Yeah, but as Vincent and I were just talking about, the problem here is that everything gets eaten by the worms. Oh no. So this is where we will make the conservatory library. This will be a fireplace. You just watch yourself there.
Yeah.
This will be a fireplace. The dome will be over here with the telescope for looking at the stars at night. Because you'll see, there's so many stars here, your eyes hurt. So yeah, this will be like a mixed use. It's a library, conservatory, chill out space. But when we're running, you can see how big it is.
It's huge.
It'll be perfect for running workshop sessions, or when you're coming to do like an offsite, you could use this as a really cool like creative brainstorming space. And then this here, look at the view.
Wow.
I know, isn't it amazing? So pretty. So here, the plan is, just be careful of the hole there. This part here will be a rooftop, a walkable rooftop garden. So this part will be open, and then there'll be a higher window to let light into this part, and then yeah. So basically, there'll be all rooms here, and yeah, you get to have like a deck chair on the rooftop garden. The really sad story about this mill is obviously it got decommissioned, or it stopped being used when people started leaving the area. So there was a lot of economic change. You can see how big this is. There's like 50 of these bays, and each of these bays was the bay for the family. So the family would come and bring their olives, and there's two ways of getting olives pressed. One is if you go into the co-op, and then you give all your olives, and then you get olive oil back, but you don't get as much as the olives, so that the owner of the mill gets a profit.
Okay.
And it's free then. So that's what I did this summer. I got olive oil in exchange for my olives.
Nice.
Or you can do your own pressing if you have over a certain several hundred kilos of olives. So our goal is to do our own pressing in 2 years. But this like facility only runs for 2 months, and yeah, so I guess my neighbor, his father actually worked here, so he was telling me the story. So about 60 years ago, it stopped working and it just got left. The roof fell in, and its nature has just taken over over the last, I don't know.
There's even an olive tree growing right there.
Yeah,
It's
from a
amazing.
fucking olive seed.
So cool.
I know, it's crazy, right? I'm like, maybe we could keep that in
Yeah,
the
like
room.
build around. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
So anyway, I mean, basically we're hoping, you know, success in the Kickstarter so we can get going with the mill. We have the architects already on board, local architects. They're super excited to get the crazy ideas into action. It was so funny when they came. I was like, so can we have like a roof garden here? And can we, they were like, and a geodesic dome here. Actually, it was funny. I said, do you know who Buckminster Fuller is? And she was like, yeah, see. And I was like, okay, cool, we're going to be good. We'll be good. Anyone who knows Bucky. Yeah, so that's the plan of the mill. Can't wait until we get started on this. See, there are all the old tiles from that I put under the...
Benches.
Yeah, but
Nice.
these ones, the full ones we're going to keep.
And reuse.
Yeah, actually my plan with these ones is to, along the side of the pool, to actually use them as a little, what's it called? Yeah, a little gutter, so that overflowed water flows into the pond. Yeah? Cute, huh?
I love that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I should say, please back us. Anyone who has backed us, it's super exciting. This is a crazy project. We're really happy to have people involved, and hopefully you can come and visit us. And if you can't come and visit us, please share this project if you're really excited about very ambitious, creative optimism and sustainability and designing stuff that just helps change the narrative on the kind of world we want to live in.